Hello everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. In this session, we're going to focus on a one leg, one arm motion. I'm going to start with a light band. I'm going to transfer to a weight later. I'm going to be standing on the band on one foot. The other foot is behind me on the floor, behind the same side hip, right? So it's not crossed behind the leg, it's behind the hip. I'm going to focus on the same side arm as foot that's in the band. The motion we're going to do is just a squat. So we're going to be mostly on this foot that's on the band, sitting back, leaning forward, and then pushing up nice and tall. This other foot's just on the floor for balance. Feel free to not have that foot on the floor or tap the floor when you need to. 9. Bend, breathe, and stand tall. 8. Keep going. This band offers a little resistance here. Breathe deeply. 7. Okay, it slackens as you bend and stretches to stand tall. 6. It decreases resistance when it unslackens and increases. 5 when you stand up tall. Bend, breathe, and push. 4, great everyone. Hips go back, bend, change your focus with you. 7, nice and tall. 3, so your eyes and chest go in the same plane. Breathe deeply, push up nice and tall. 2, hips go back, lean forward, up nice and tall. Now get that foot to be on the floor or not, it's your choice. Now the same side arm as that foot that's in the bend reaches out to the side. Return, that's all you're doing. So from a profile view, the arm goes to the side mostly, but it's slightly in front of me. 9, right? It's to the side mostly, slightly in front. 8, easy breathe, nice and tall. 7, that's where the most amount of people will have the most success with this motion. Breathe deeply. 6, if it's too intense, grab the end of the band to make it less intense for you. 5, and have more slack to start between the hand and foot. Breathe deeply. 4, excellent, easy. Nice and tall, push and reach. 3, great job there, easy. Push and lengthen. 2, one more time, easy, push and lengthen. I'm going to add these two things together on the same leg. Bend here, as you stand, reach the arm out to the side. 10, hips go back, arm comes down, lean forward as you bend. Push to stand up tall. 9, take your time. Hips go back to bend, push and stand up tall. 8, excellent work. Sink back, lean forward, push. 7, foot on the floor behind you makes it easier to balance. Bend, arm goes out to the side. 6, put a little in front. Hips go back, lean forward, push and drive. 5, excellent work there. Sit back, push. 4, really good job. Hips go back, lean forward, push to stand. 3, 2 more. As you stand, make sure the hip doesn't go out to the side. Breathe deeply. 2, hips go back, lean forward, push. 1, rest. We're going to change the other foot into the band. Other foot behind, right? Toes on the floor, off the floor. A bit of both as you go along. Same thing here. Arms just stay straight. Bend your standing leg, hips sink back, lean forward. Push to stand up tall. 10. As you bend, make sure the shoulders don't round forward, yeah? Shoulders stay wide. 9. Control. The band will slacken as you bend. And stretch to stand. 8. Adding resistance. Hips go back, lean forward. Breathe deeply. 7. Make sure your standing knee goes forward mostly. 6. Your toes may not face forward, but that knee needs to track forward, hips track back. 5. Forward and back, knee forward, hips back. Hip, knee forward, hips back. Breathe deeply. 4. Your toes may not face directly forward. That's okay. Easy breathe, sitting and pushing up tall. 3. Excellent work, everyone. Sit back, lean forward. Good. Push to drive up tall. 2. One more time. Sit back, lean forward. Really good job. Push to up tall. Really great job. Now, it's just the same side arm as that leg, reaching out to the side. And then return, nice and tall. Arm reaching out. 9. Excellent work, everyone. Return, easy. Again, it goes to the side, mostly. 8, but slightly in front of the shoulder. Reach and lengthen, breathe deeply. 7, staying nice and tall, strong and powerful. Reach, lengthen, breathe deeply. 6, take a break as you need to. No big deal there. Stretch, press, reach. 5, excellent job. Eyes and chest up off the floor. 4, really good job. Control, easy breathe, gentle. 3, yes, very nice job. Easy breathe. Again, 2, one more time. Yeah, and I'm going to add the together. You sit back and bend. Push, reach the same side arm out, nice and tall. 10. Arm slowly lowers as you bend. Stand tall and reach. 9. And the reason you're holding on to the band with the other hand 8, because it does actually encourage your soft tissues in your foot to engage. 7, to have tension on either side of it. Breathe deeply. It's subtle. Breathe deeply. 6, if you're wearing shoes, you may not feel it as much. I'm not saying that it's not okay to wear shoes. 5, that's not the message there. Easy, breathe, control. 4, when you reach the arm out, I forgot, don't go so high, right? Just barely shoulder height is plenty. 3, only as far as you have comfort. Breathe deeply. 2, one more time. Hips back, lean forward, push and stand up tall, arm all the way down. Now you have options here, right? You can stay on this foot on the band and go to the other arm, or you can switch feet and stay on this arm. So we're going to switch legs and stay. So now I'm going to focus on the opposite arm of a leg that's standing. The foot can be behind you, right? And we're just going to go right to it. Bend, hips go back, push, opposite arm out, 10. This emphasis is different as the lever length changes, then it's harder to keep that hip underneath you, 8. So especially as the arm goes away from you, that standing hip is going to want to go to the side. 7, try not to. Hips go back, breathe, push and reach. 6, fantastic job. Sit back, easy breathe, you got it. Push up nice and tall. 5, excellent work there. Arm nice and long, the foot can be on the floor behind you. 4, do keep that leg behind you though. It'll help your spine stay longer. Breathe deeply through, in alignment that's called length, encouraging your lower back to not round. Breathe automatically. 2, one more time. Sit back, lean forward, push up nice and tall. See, nothing to it. I'm going to switch sides, right? It's going to be opposite arm and leg. Standing on the leg, sit back, lean forward, push, reach the opposite arm out with that standing leg, nice and tall, 10. Sit back, lean forward, push and drive up, 9. Excellent work there. Gentle, wide across your throat and shoulders, push, 8. Excellent work, everyone. Sit back, lean forward. Tap the floor, 7, as you need to with that back foot. You can keep that foot on the floor the whole time. That's totally orthodox. 6, no problems there. Sit back and lean, breathe. Push and drive. 5, you're doing really well here. Sit back, lean forward, breathe. Push. 4, excellent work. Lean forward to sit. Great job there. Push. 3, try not to let that leg cross behind the other one. Breathe deeply if you can. 2, again, easy breathe. That was really, really great. 1, and rest. Feel free to repeat that with the band. I'm going to add a weight as resistance. I'm using 8 pounds. You use whatever weight works best for you. Feel free to not use any weight at all. That's totally, totally fine. Now this is a different feeling, right? The weight is different from the band in that the resistance level does not increase as the arm lowers and lifts, right? It's the same weight from the beginning to the end, unlike the band, which starts less and increases as the arm goes out, right? So just be aware of that. We're going to start on the same side, arm and leg, right? Feel free to not use a weight. Feel free to repeat on the band, right? Use a lighter weight is what I recommend, lighter for you. Here we go. Keep those toes on the floor, fine. Sit back, lean forward, push to drive it up, 10. Sit back, lean forward, good. Push to drive, 9. Take your time. Again, the arm goes to the side and slightly in front of you. Breathe deeply, 8. Take your time. Bending, breathe, push and drive. 7, keep the whole foot on the floor. Breathe deeply. 6, especially when you bend, the back of that heel bone may feel like lifting. 5, or you may not be aware of it. Keep your mind there if you can on top of everything else. 4, on top of breathing and having a good time, breathe deeply. And push up nice and tall, 3. Excellent work there, breathe. And push, 2. You got it. And again, as you push out, try not to push the hip out to the side. You did really well there. I'm going to go to the other same side, arm and leg. You can always take a break. You can always hit pause, right? Shoulders nice and wide. Toes can stay on the floor or tap the floor as you need to. Sit back, lean forward, push and drive up, 10. The arm is slow, right? We reach the bottom at the same time and the top, 9. So the arm and leg continue to finish at the bottom together. Same thing to stand up tall, 8. The arm is not arriving before the leg is completely tall. Breathe deeply, 7. Breaks are great, no big deal here. Push and reach, 6. Hips go back, lean forward. Push to stand tall, 5. You got it. Toes on the floor behind you. Keep that leg behind the same side hip, 4. Control. Leg behind you, 3 will encourage your lower back specifically to round much less. When it's in front of you, too, it's hard to keep that lower back long on a one-legged stance and rest. Now you have some decisions to make. You can repeat the arm and go to the other leg, right? Or you can switch the arm and stay in the leg that we just did. I'm choosing to switch the arm, right? So now opposite arm and leg. Hips go back, lean forward sitting, push up nice and tall, 10. Again, take your time, sit back, and push to return. Now you're doing really well here. Sit back, lean forward, and push, 8. I adjusted because my knee was not tracking specifically forward. Breathe deeply, 7. My toes are going to face a little bit on the inside. 6 for this knee to track forward. You have some wiggle room there, right? 5, if that didn't feel good to me, I'd have my toes facing a bit more forward, knee going slightly out to the side, a hair. 4 would be fine. Bend again, just generally forward. 3, take your time. Hips go back, lean, push. 2, hips go back, lean forward, great. Push, you did really well. I'm going to switch. I'm doing the opposite arm and leg here. Nice and tall. Hit pause, join me when you're ready. Sit back, lean forward, push and drive up, 10. Excellent work there. Sitting back, leaning forward, reach out nice and tall, 9. And again, it's hard to keep this hip in line with the rest of your body. 8, the lever length and weight are pushing the leg out to the hip out to the side. Bending, breathe, push, 7, very good job. Hips back, lean forward, and push, 6, excellent work there. Sit back, lean forward, take your focus with you. 5, you can always tap that foot on the floor behind you for support. Breathe deeply, 4, excellent work there, control. Breathe deeply, 3, nice everyone, gentle reach. Push, 2, one more time, easy. Push and rest. Now this final round is our last round. You choose. You can do opposite arm and leg, same side arm and leg, or you can mix it up 5 and 5 if that feels better for you. All right, you do 5 with one leg and then 5 with the leg. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch halfway through, keeping it on the same side arm. All right, I'm going to start with opposites. Bend, hips go back, push up tall, 5. Sit back, lean forward, push and breathe, 4. Take your time. Sit back and lean. You're doing really well here. Push and drive. 3, fantastic. Take your focus with you. Take a break as you need to. 2, I'm going to stay on this arm all the way up tall. I'm going to switch legs. Now same side arm and leg. Push. 5, take your time. And again, it's hard not to push that hip out to the side, right? 4, got to keep it underneath you. Take your time. Breathe and push. 3, fantastic. Sitting back. Breathing, driving. 2, sitting back. Breathe deeply. And then drive. Excellent work. I'm going to start same side arm and leg on the other side. Here we go. Sit back, breathe, push, 5. Sit back, lean forward, tap the floor as you need to. 4, you're doing really well here, nice and tall. Bend, lean, and push up tall, strong. 3, change your focus with you, breathe, push and reach. 2, excellent work, control. I'm going to switch legs. Bend to sit, last 5 here. 5, I know, I can't believe it went by so fast. Bend and push and reach. 4, fantastic. Sit back, lean forward, breathe. 3, really good job. Sit back and lean, very good. Push, 2, one more time. Tap the floor as you need to, and 1. Excellent work, really great job. We're gonna do a little stretch now. Yeah, cross your ankles, interlace your fingers behind you. If this is not comfortable for you, you can always use your band and or a towel and take the towel or band hand to hand in case grabbing your fingers, interlacing your fingers doesn't work for you. All right, ankles crossed, doesn't matter which one's in front. All you're gonna do is you're gonna bring your shoulder blades together, push the knuckles down, let your heart lift up and extend. And then gentle release. So I'm driving the hands down, bringing my shoulder blades together, top of the shoulders together, heart lifts up, 4. And then release, right? From a profile view, I'm lifting my heart. My neck could go further if I wanted to, 3, but my neck's not going anywhere near its end range of motion. I'm encouraging my shoulder blades to go together, lift my heart up, drive the arm bones down, press the heel bones down, 2. all those other things. One more time. Press down, shoulder blades together, drive up, open, and extend. Really great job. Now I'm gonna recross my legs. I'm gonna reinterlace my fingers, right, the other way around. That doesn't make sense to you with the fingers, don't worry about it. Often doesn't for some people, don't worry about it. Same thing though. Press the heel bones down, shoulder blades together, let your heart lift up, drive those knuckles down, 5. You got it, and then release. Really pull those shoulder blades together, drive those knuckles down, heart lifting up, 4. Excellent work. Return. Press the leg bones together, drive the heel bones through the floor, lifting up, 3. Excellent work, everyone, and then return. Again, lift, driving all the way up there. Extend, 2. Really good job. One more time. Again, easy, breathe, up, open. You did really well. Crossing your legs like that is a sneaky way to get a gentle length and strength through your outer hip. All right, that can feel really good for a lot of different reasons. All right, so that was a great series. We covered a lot of bases with one simple motion, right? We started slow, we started small, less intense, getting the form down with just a leg, then just the arm with a light band. Then we did a leg and arm together. We did various combinations of same-sided leg or opposite. Then when we added the weight, hopefully you can feel the intensity difference there. Not saying it's better or worse, it's just different. All right? I'm not saying that a band is the best way to warm up. It's not. I'm not saying that you always finish with the weight. You don't have to, right? That's just one way to think about it. We went from a light resistance to a heavier resistance, the big takeaway there. I'm not saying you always have to start with a light resistance and finish with the heavy. Sometimes starting heavier can be really informative, so long as it's maybe not the very first thing that you're doing in terms of movement and exercise, right? I hope you enjoyed. My name is Eric. This is Nucleus Strength. I look forward to getting stronger with you in the future. Yours in good health. Take care.